Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Diaries of a Data Driven Culture. Today, we're going to talk about balancing data privacy. There's been a lot in the news lately about violations of health privacy and different things that certain countries are doing to monitor and track people to stop the spread of the coronavirus. And a lot of people are starting to get scared and really starting to look more into what kind of privacy rights they have with respect to their phones and different devices that we're using. So there's always a balance whenever we're using technology and we're giving our data to somebody. There's always a balance that we have to consider as users as to how much data do we want to give. What is the cost benefit analysis? For example, I love Google kind of runs my life. I have a Google phone, I have Gmail, I do all of those things. And personally, for me, I love that when I park my car, Google can tell me where it is if I forget, or Google can tell me where I ate dinner 3 weeks ago so that I can remember that restaurant, or I can go back and rate it or review it or share it with my friends. Facebook I love because it gives me an opportunity to connect with friends all throughout the world. It gives me an opportunity to join private groups, secret groups. Certain companies are really good about privacy. Disney Plus was a forerunner in becoming a safe harbor for children's privacy on their websites and on their apps and other devices. So it's really important to do that cost benefit analysis. Yesterday, we talked a lot about what you can do to go into the settings, figure out, how you can manage what it is that you're giving to a company. But there's a lot more that you can do in just understanding what do you want to give, doing that cost benefit analysis. I love that Netflix personalizes my streaming and tells me what shows I might like based on their algorithm. So I'm happy to give them that information. You may not be. So we each have our own risk tolerances and the different values and things that are important to us with respect to where we're streaming, where we're giving our data, and those types of things. Healthcare is a whole nother issue, and we'll talk about that in a different episode where I will talk specifically about different rights and how they change during a national crisis and that type of thing. But for today, I just want to remind users and give you guys a little bit more information on how you can empower yourself and make sure that you are only giving the data that you're comfortable with and that you're making sure that you're getting a value in return for that data. So tune in tomorrow for the next episode of Diaries of a Data Driven Culture, and I look forward to seeing you then.